Hey guys, Lunatic Fringe Ange here. I was doing the rounds on YouTube and I was looking at different videos. If any of you have heard of the YouTubers Dan and Phil, or their separate channels, because their combined channel is Dan and Phil Games. They're, fuck. Sorry, my hair is really itchy today. Their separate channels is The Amazing Phil and Dan Is Not on Fire. Their ideas. I'm not going to criticize. But I've been noticing some of Dan's videos. And yes, Dan and Phil are their real names. I've been noticing a lot of their videos, his videos mainly, where he seems that he acts like half the stuff that happens with him is crazy to other people. And sorry, my hair wants to do everything other than cooperate with me today. I'm actually here tonight. It's currently almost 9 o'clock. I'm actually here to prove to him and everyone who thinks that they're freaks in the world that they're not the only ones with these things, or that has this stuff happen to them. Like every now and then, like with what Dan says, every now and then his roommate would come into his room and he'd just be like pacing back and forth, talking to himself. But he thinks he's the only one that does that okay, say I'm getting ready to do a YouTube video, and I start having a conversation in my head. The funniest thing is, here, I'll actually show you. I'll start like back here. Get out of here, Leash. Sorry, I was trying something with my cats. I'll be like over here, and I'm sorry if the light's not perfect. And I'll just be like pacing back and forth. My mom will come through this door, like, okay, she's crazy. So we'll just be like, oh, that's a good idea. Yeah. No, I never tried vagina ice cream or something. Like, I'll just be like that. I'll just have like random conversations with myself. And my mom would just think, alright, I'm calling the cops. She actually called the cops on me one time because of that. But after I explained it to her, she finally understood. Hasn't called him since. So, thankfully, I'm working with it. A lot of the times I'll be like stuck in a daydream. My mind will start, like, as Dan says, wandering down a rabbit hole, and I keep digging myself into a situation to where I'll have like a really vivid daydream, like about, okay, so say I was daydreaming about my friend dying or something, like, how would I feel if my friend died? What would happen if I died in a plane crash? That kind of thing. And every time that happens, I'm just like, staring off into space. I'm just like, and I end up looking completely shell-shocked for the next 10 minutes. But I didn't just do this video to prove that, but I did do it mostly for that. Because a lot of my friends think they're like this, but I wanted to do this video to prove that they're not, that I'm just as weird as they are. And no one's perfect. There's no, oh, I can do this, you can't, you're not good enough to be friends with us. There's no that. Everyone who thinks that, you can go fuck yourselves. You wanna know why? Because if you say, oh, we're too good for you, you can't match up to us, you can't do what we can do, you don't have the money that we have, you don't have this, but we do. If you are ever like that, two things. And the second thing I would normally never, ever, ever wish upon people. I'm going to start with this one. I'm going to start with the second one because this one I want to use for a certain reason. Either go dig your own grave and die in it, or go fuck yourself. I don't give a shit. I've been bullied from pre-K to 8th grade, and I said this a lot in my video yesterday. Again, I only planned for that to be half an hour, but it turned out to be over an hour. If you won't feel it's better to say that you're better than someone else just because you have this, or because you can do something that other people can't, then who the fuck are you? You're not the freaking president's daughter. You're not the Queen of England. If you think you're that's high, if you think you're all fucking like that, all hail Jesus, hail fucking Satan, you might as well be hailing Satan yourself. Because you're not up there with God if you treat others like that. You're not up there if you're like that. Let's just say, treat people like that. I hope you burn in hell. But, back to the story. Where was I? Fuck. This is why I can't go on talking about other shit, because I completely forget what I was going to talk about. I'll finish off the video with how my day went, but fuck, what was I gonna talk about? Well, I'll have Olaf here to help me out a bit. Hi, I'm Olaf, and I like warm hugs. Olaf will stare intently at the camera. But I mean, I'm just going to continue what I was saying because I can't remember what I wanted to say. A lot of people think that they're all high and mighty, that they can do whatever they want because they can do this certain thing. And my poster's fallen down again. Fuck off! Because a lot of people think that if they can do something like, oh, I can do gymnastics and you can't, that you're all high and mighty. Well, newsflash, I can do this and you can't, but I don't think I'm all fucking high and mighty. I'm probably one of the shyest kids at school. And I have a lot of friends there. Me, I'm not like internet-wise socially awkward or socially shy. It's more like out in the real world. Last year, like, a lot changed with me within the last year, or within the last couple months, because last year on the bus ride to school and on the bus ride home, I'd always be chatting up a storm or I'd want to sing. But now I'm either singing as low as I possibly can, or I'm literally just like that the entire bus ride, and I'm staring out the window because I don't know how to feel about life and everything. I mean, Olaf here helps me out sometimes. My friends help me out with things that I don't understand. I'm working through life. I'm only 15, I'll be 16 at the end of the month. I'm hoping to do a vlog on my birthday, so we'll see how that goes. As best as I can. We'll see how it goes. I don't know what I'm going to be doing on the channel yet. Every now and then, like I said, I will be uploading challenge videos. I don't know. If I have an update on how I figure this out, I'll let you guys know. But right now, everything's taken up. Everything. Um, so with school today, and some weird stuff happened to me. I'm actually making a couple new friends in my gym class because a lot of the newer kids like to play volleyball rather than playing basketball or sticking with walking around the gym. I'm gonna turn this lava lamp off because I don't want it overheating. But when I play volleyball, I think I might have a bit of a problem because by the time gym is over, when I hit the ball, I hit like this or like that with mainly this part of my arm. For some reason, like I guess I'm over analyzing my trajectory when I go to hit it, and don't worry, I'm not that good with math. But whenever I get out of gym, all here is red. Like I can find a color. Like this red, like that color red, or this color red. I'd have to say. It looks a bit darker, but because the light's like right on it. Like that color red. That's how red my arm gets when I play volleyball. I might have a problem. I'm gonna try and stick to working out in the workout room during gym when we stay inside. A lot of times they have us running. They either have us do a half mile or a mile. So that's good. And I will keep you guys updated with videos. So yay. But like I said, to all of you guys who think you're all high and mighty, go. I'm not wishing this upon you guys. I would never wish this upon anyone. But hypothetically, I wish you'd go die in the deepest part of hell. And for all of you that those people pick on, or those people think that you're not good enough to join them, screw them. You're your own person. You don't have to worry about who the fuck they are, what the fuck they tell you. All you have to worry about, all you guys out there have to worry about, is you. Don't worry about those fucking haters, alright? I went through 8 to 9 years of all that shit. And I would be fucking happy as all hell to go back and teach those people a fucking lesson. If I could. I don't give a shit who they are, who their parents are, or who their family works for. I could care less who their grandparents are. As long as I'm me, I can teach them a fucking lesson whether I want to or not. Because when I stand up for myself, I'm teaching them a lesson. The lesson I teach them when I stand up for myself is that you guys can be as high as mighty you want. You can be as high up as you want. But it don't matter because you're still ground level. You're still stuck you're still like 100 miles under. Because it takes real selfishness to push people out like that. Especially when you don't know who they are. You can at least get to know a person before you push them away. And once you get to know that person, you can almost never push them away. So to all you stingy people out there, and I know I only have 20 to 21 subscribers, but to all of to the people that are watching this, spread this around. I don't fucking care who you say it to. Say it to anyone. But just tell them this. If you're saying it to someone who thinks they're all high and mighty like that, Tell them, I don't care who you are. I'm my own person. You can go pick on someone your own size, someone you don't care about. But I care about me, and I don't give a shit what you say. You can pick on your best friend for all I fucking care. It's not me. I'm not putting any worry into it. And I'm going to make sure that everyone else you bother does not have to worry about it. That if you bother anyone else, all I have to do is tell them, just ignore them. Be who you are no matter what. No matter what they say, they can never change you. You're your own person. It doesn't matter. They could say, oh, you're just a fucking mistake to the universe. Just let it roll off your shoulder. Because they're not right. They're wrong in every sense of the word. Every human being on this planet has a reason to live. You just haven't found it yet. And I know for me, I haven't found it yet. But who knows? Eventually I will. It might be YouTube, it might be a singing career, it might just be a 9-to-5 job. Eventually we all find it. But for now, we have to be who we are. And we can't change a thing. Unless we change it. But on our own cause, unless we change it with... Only you can change who you are. No one else can. So if someone says, oh, you need to do this with your hair. Oh, you need to be more like this. Don't listen. Only you can change who you are. It's your choice. If you change who you are just because they tell you, your parents will start to get worried. Your friends will start to get worried. You'll start to lose those only friends you have, and you come close to never having a chance to get them back. And then if you end up joining the people that tell you what to do, it's miserable. Because the people that tell you what to do will just constantly ask you to get stuff for them. You're just an errand boy or errand girl to them after that. Your real friends couldn't give a fucking shit about who you are or how you look. Hi, Lightning. Your real friends wouldn't matter how you act, what you look like, or what your personality is. That's how you can tell they're real friends. Lightning boy. He's my real friend. He's one of my real friends. Because he doesn't care who I am or how I act. He always forgives me. He doesn't ever seem to care. He always forgives me no matter what I do. Catherine always forgives me no matter what I do. Jenny, if you're watching this, you always care. Max, if you're watching this, you always care. You might not feel the same way that I feel right now, but you guys always care for me, and I'll always care for you the same way you are. You don't have to change. That's what a true friend is. If a friend tells you that, oh, you should change this, or, I don't like that, or is just being bitchy to you in any form of the word, just pass them off. Ignore them. Stop talking to them. Block them on every social media you can. Because that's not what a real friend is. And I should know. Because I've had a lot of them, and I've at least lost 3. Because of how I've acted. So, ending that video there. At that fact, it is currently 9:15 and I have been recording for just around 20 minutes, 21 minutes. So I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!